We welcome you back to the Big Easy on a balmy 62-degree day. We're moments away from the 63rd edition of the NBA All-Star Game.
And making his 10th straight appearance, four-time NBA Most Valuable Player and two-time All-Star MVP from the Miami Heat, LeBron James!
The Miami-Indiana rivalry has been percolating in the East for 3 years, coinciding with the emergence of Paul George as an All-Star. LeBron, how do you put that aside to work tonight as teammates?
It's the Eastern Conference, and you know, for us this weekend allows us to kind of just decompress. You know, it's so much of a grind throughout the whole season. You have your rivals, you have your enemies, but this weekend allows us to just get away from it and understand what we're fighting for, and we're fighting for East versus West tonight.
Paul, wasn't that long ago you were a camper at the King James Skills Academy. What is the feeling to now be LeBron's peer at the All-Star Game?
It's an amazing feeling. You know, LeBron is somebody you know, got the utmost respect for. Coming into this league, you know, is one of my favorite players. So, you know, to be alongside him this time around and not have to guard him, I look at this as a night off.
The East is coached by Frank Vogel and your staff at Indiana. What innate advantages does that bring?
I mean, we're not looking at it like that. I mean, we just out to have fun, you know, playing against or playing with a bunch of great guys. And at the end of the day, it's for the fans, so we just want to have fun with it.
LeBron, the last time the All-Star Game was in New Orleans 6 years ago, you were the MVP. A lot of people think tonight's going to come down between you and Kevin Durant. How do you approach that individual matchup?
I really don't. You know, I mean, I'm with some of the greatest players in our league, man, in our conference. And, you know, for us, we want to get this win. We've lost 3 straight years, man, and, you know, we got to represent for the Eastern Conference. So, you know, hopefully I'm in a position where I can put our team in a position to win late in the game, and one of us can make a play.
Time here for the MVP flashback presented by Kia. That previous All-Star Game, as I mentioned, played here in New Orleans. LeBron racking up 27 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds in that 134-128 victory here in the Big Easy. And James named the MVP, collecting his second in 3 seasons. How about Carmelo Anthony, who has been a small forward and power forward, jumping center. LeBron off the steal and puts it down.
Obviously, you see the size advantage for the West squad, but in my opinion, the East has the length and the quickness, and right there, shown there by LeBron James.
Here's Wade giving it up. And again, it's LeBron.
I like LeBron setting the tone here early, playing the passing lane, making the steal.
Oh, nice pass. And James with the reverse.
Very nice, unselfish play there by Paul George to LeBron.
Back comes James. Back. Here's to James from Anthony.
Well, that's 2 deflections LeBron James has had in transition defensively for the East.
He said if it gives the team more flexibility to sign additional players, but there's no guarantee in that direction either, as Bosch is able to hit. Why would you think that things would change as James drives the lane?
Everybody knows, great place to go, great food. You know, it's Big Easy for a reason. You know, everybody here, you know, real calm and collected. So that's a good thing for us basketball players. You know, and a lot of people know.
He's helped mentor him a lot with things that have gone on the last couple of years, some of the frustrations that Kevin's had to deal with. And now that he is himself one of the league's best players, he wants to do that for young guys that come in after him.
Here's Durant. Try to lead Harden. Harden with the save, picked off by Bosch. And Bosch kicks it ahead. James with the reverse.
You saw that coming. That's why Kyrie Irving wanted to get the basketball. He understood that James was on that left side facing coming.
Off the screen, Kyrie Irving from downtown, and that now is a record for most points in a half. Irving and Wade in the backcourt, and James able to lay it home.
That was a set play by Frank Vogel, and the coaches are sort of laughing on the bench right now. They're like, how about that? They actually followed instructions.
Durant from downtown. Oh, Griffin thought he had a trail on that pass, trying to block it with his arm.
How about the race that we're headed for at the bottom of the Western Conference playoff?
LeBron James with yet another slam.
Another one. When you look at the West, Reggie, you got basically 9 really good teams, and then even after that, Minnesota and Denver, pretty good teams.
Paul. James one hands. Here comes LeBron. It's a 3-on-2. One hops to Noah. 145-142, the West by 3. We come up on 5 minutes to go. Again, it's James on the bounce to Noah.
They're having a kumbaya moment out here. You talked about the little friction between the Bulls, obviously, and the Heat.
Here comes Irving. James from Irving. Durant with the catch and shoot. Rebounded by Noah. The West up by 1. Irving, nice hesitation to get around low. And here's Irving to the trailer. Irving with the setup for James. The East is up by 6. So the East comes from 18 down in this record-setting All-Star game. The most points by one team, 163 by the East. Most combined points. Griffin and Durant each with 38.